We should probably get to this topic now. Okay? Our boy Sketch. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I was a fan or am a fan of Sketch. I barely understood why he popped off, okay? Now, I've been informed, retroactively, but effectively, I wasn't invested in his arc, his journey. I knew of him just because he hangs out with a lot of juicers that I fucking observe or whatever. He's in these kind of kick circles a little bit. He's hanging with Jinxie, whomever, right? But I didn't actually know that much. Now, these leaks, okay? We're just going to walk through what is more or less, I guess you could say, available, okay? So yeah, here we go. So we're starting out with, oh boy, Sneako. I don't want to start with Sneako's opinion. Okay, so look, basically what happened. Sketch was staying at the FaZe house when these leaks, okay, his OnlyFans that he had years prior, about 2-ish years prior, started to, blow up, right? It was a gay OnlyFans content, whatever. There was, he was basically, intimate with other men. And he was not at his own home. He was staying at FaZe house, and he freaked the fuck out, and he left FaZe house. He left his shoes? I think he left his shoes and his glasses at the FaZe house, and he just peaced out, went to the airport, and kind of fucking tweaked out, basically. FaZe Banks coaxed him back, basically said, bro, you're good. It's all good, bro. Don't stress. Let's take a look. Been checking on Sketch every day. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, so here's FaZe Banks. Not everything needs to be broadcast and farmed, but since y'all want to jump to crazy assumptions, Sketch told me to post these receipts. All the FaZe boys were with him last night. Sketch was my homie yesterday. He's my homie today. He'll be my homie tomorrow. You guys are fucking weirdos. And so here's the messages with Sketch. FaZe Banks asks, yo, you awake? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to involve y'all. Bro, what do you mean? You're our boy. You didn't have to dip. You didn't involve us in anything, bro. You good? I'm over by airport. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry. Come back. You're good, dude. The boys pulled up on me and woke me up. They wanted to make sure you were good. You're good, bro. Come back. We're all here. You're the homie. I'll come now, but I just need someone to talk to. We're all posted. Come back. You need me to call you a car? On the way. This is him dipping out of the FaZe house. Okay. And then this is what he left behind, basically. Super weird. He left shoes and his glasses, I guess. Yeah. So, like, the speculation is basically, like, people were worried that he might have had, like, suicidal ideation of some sort. This is such an insane scale for this to happen on. But, lucky for Sketch, he did seemingly have some decent homies with him, okay? Now, FaZe Banks has memed on the situation, okay, a little bit, right? He's got these in reference to what I guess went down. And so he says, been checking on Sketch every day. Don't worry, he good. Got face tattoo Lamau. That's pretty gay. And so fucking FaZe Banks follows me. That's crazy. The W. Anyway, my good friend FaZe Banks, all right, seems to have been a good friend to our boy Sketch, all right. But not everybody was so kind. Now, firstly, I want to show you Sketch's, I guess, first stream back. He addressed everything. It's awkward, I would say, to watch. If I feel fucking kind of bad for him, it is to a degree. It's up, but we'll watch some of it. And I'll let you guys interpret kind of whatever you're thinking, right? So the context is basically this guy's coming back to streaming after being exposed for his past OnlyFans content on a fucking insanely massive scale. So
70,000? God damn, where were y'all before? Fuck.
He's got 30,000 viewers. Eager to see him talk about this, I guess.
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut.
Whoa. Well, he's got a sense of humor, at least.
Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this, open and honest. That was me.
I kind of with this guy's vibe, man. I barely know this guy, barely seen content with him. I jive with it, man.
That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay.
This is tough, man. This is tough. There's a lot to cope with, bro.
2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did.
What a fucking quote, dude. Holy shit. This guy, okay, this guy's funny. Possibly. Okay, so...
Cat's out of the bag.
Damn, bro.
It's okay. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Thank you to all my people that have been sticking up for me. I understand if you're mad.
That's tragic. Très tragic.
Shit hit the fan. I don't go on Twitter. I deleted. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't delete Twitter.
Bro, delete Twitter.
Have been.
He's been stimming out to the receipts, bro.
Cautiously avoiding it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It's like landmines everywhere I go. Okay, I was dealing with some addiction problems.
Right.
A couple of them.
Sheesh. Wait, he's saying basically he was on substances, right? He's not... He might be saying that he was like a sex addict or something like that, but he's probably saying that he was like addicted to substances as well. Interesting.
But no excuse there. What I guess. Just trying to give you some background here. What else was I gonna say?
Man, this is such... Why the fuck do streamers do this shit live? Dr. Disrespect. Telling him the whole world that he cheated on his fucking wife. Atrioc. Telling the entire fucking world that he's a coomer. Sketch. Telling the entire fucking world that he's a gay coomer. Why do it live? Or at the very least, why not wait a little bit longer? To the point where you're more coherent, you know? Or at the very least, you've kind of internalized and actually been able to process this shit. I don't know. I feel like this must be a thing in the streamer's brain. It's like, and look, I get it. I'm a fucking weirdo. I would probably, take forever to fucking put out response or whatever, but I feel like it is a thing in streamers' brains. It's like, get this over with. Just, let's run it, boys. I gotta, you know what I mean? And that's a fair consideration, because honestly, when it comes to the streaming world, you can fall off pretty fast if you just take a week or two off, bro. So, I guess there is that variable to fucking consider. But yeah, I think streamers are inherently impulsive. Yeah, it makes sense. Gokanaru is the only regular dude in Arkham Asylum. Bro, that's cap. That's just cap. I'm not out here trying to pretend like I'm normal, okay? I just have a very, it's a more, I have a rarer form of autism when it comes to YouTubers, because people with this form of autism just don't succeed, it's rare the people who succeed making infrequent, big videos or whatever, It's not that I'm normal. I'm definitely not normal, but anyway. Even Brett Cooper was defending Sketch after his apology video. That is funny. The fact that Brett Cooper's weighing in on Twitch drama like this, very, very interesting, bro. Man, Brett Cooper, there's a lot to analyze there. Goku, do you think you have a YouTuber historian 4-hour video autism? I never ever want to make a 4-hour long video. I have never in my life tried to make a video longer than 1 hour, okay? Even the fucking Sneako video, I didn't imagine it would take, even the H3 video, I didn't think it would, I'm not out here trying to bolster the length of my fucking videos, add extra juice into them just for the sake of adding fucking time. they're tight, and yet, you know, I don't know. It just takes me a long time, bro. I do not ever want to make a 4-hour long video. I fucking don't want that. But yeah, that would be awful. Anyway, to get back into the sketch situation, let's endure this with our boy.
Yeah, that was me. I fucked up. I won't do it again.
Bro, it's like he's talking to his fucking dad.
I'm just kidding. Well, I am dead serious about not doing it again. That was a dark time. Rough time.
Oh man, I can't get the frame out of my head where it's like he's talking to his fucking father. He's like sending a voice message to his father right now, preempting the fucking beating that's about to unfold.
89,000? Who the fuck am I, Jinxie? Hey!
89,000. Oh my god, dude. Like, can a human brain handle this much stress? I guess the answer is yes. He's not doing horribly.
Love my brother Jinxie. Not like that, though. Just my brother. I don't know.
Ah, shit.
Stay off Twitter, please. Shout out Tfue. Shout out Steve. You know,
I'm assuming Tfue and Tfue, whatever, and Steve will do it. Supported sketch. They didn't abandon him. Unlike our boy fucking Sneako. Fake fan, fake friend, fucker.
I'm owning up to it. I don't know how long these videos usually are supposed to go, but who knows? Fuck it, I might stream for an hour. Sonny, turn on TTS.
He's like, bro, let's make a buck. Let's do it. I respect that.
Or is that a bad idea? Someone
just
text
do
me
it.
if that's...
Bro, just TTS. Actually, yeah, TTS is pretty adventurous in this context, actually. Fuck.
It's a bad idea.
Those would be some funny TTS potentials, anyway.
But on a real note, I've been living under the threat of that coming out for like 2 years.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, this had to have been on the fucking edge of his brain the entire last 2 years he's been popping off. I don't know how you would have peace in your fucking life, knowing that at any point the shoe will fucking drop. I know, just speaking, because Tom's in the fucking chat, I know that in Pyrocynical's response to, you know, the allegations that came out against him, he basically said, like, dude, for 2 years plus, I felt that it was inevitable that eventually my fat, furry, fart fetish porn would leak. And I would literally wake up in cold sweats. This shit was stressing me the fuck out. It was like always looming over my head. And so in a weird way, maybe, possibly, potentially, this will be alleviating for our boy Sketch. I don't know. We'll see. All we know is that he's the fucking throat goat.
Started social media, just kind of dicking around.
Ugh. Poor choice of words.
Had that in my past. I'll tell you what. Weight lifted off my shoulders. God
there it is.
is good. God is good.
Good
All
attitude,
the
bro.
time.
Fuck yeah.
But weight off my shoulders, to be honest. You have some stuff in the closet, not...
Shit, he's taking this pretty decent.
No pun intended there. But, yeah, it came out. I mean, I tell you what, I was going and doing all this different stuff. I was going in the back of my mind, holy shit. And guess what? Holy shit was last night. And I have a lot of people to credit for, I'll be honest, plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents.
Damn. Oh, shit. He's basically saying, like, oh, man, that's tough. He's basically saying, like, was the original plan. Fuck.
Guess what? Holy shit was last night. And I have a lot of people to credit for, I'll be honest, plan A was, and I will say candidly,
I'm hearing Sketch's past only matters because he streams Madden. I guess the good, fine folks who play it aren't down with that life. Bruh. if you give a fuck, you're a bit weird. I know, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Can I have $3,000 in every Goka merch from here till the end of time? Yes, of course. Look at that. Brand new Goka merch, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking Puppet Master hat, okay? Only at gokamerch.com. Look at me, I look like a fuckboy. Now back to Sketch, who fucks boys.
Was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like, I fucked up, but I'm changed. Yeah, that's about it though.
Fuck, man, I'm getting secondhand, like, stomach ulcers from this shit. Like, goddamn. Like, I can't imagine doing this, man. Like, he probably just wants to puke.
Like, my original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never going to come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. But the people at FaZe, Banks, especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me. I don't know what I was going to do, but...
Christ.
I don't know. Fuck it, we start streaming more often. I'm probably... Or quit, I don't know. One of the two.
Bro. What a psychic fucking war that has been waged so long in this man's head. To wait so long for the fucking guillotine to drop. At least he chose life. I don't think there's much more respectable fucking things than choosing life.
I don't know, what'd Kim Kardashian do? If I get one more text about Kim Kardashian, I swear that doesn't make anything better. I'm just kidding, but I've been referenced to Kim Kardashian more often today than I have in the past 20 years of my life. Pretty cool. Wow. Awesome job. Love y'all. I don't know. I probably should end. That was cool, though. Okay. I'll be back streaming. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll be back, just not in immediate, like tomorrow. Probably like the day after or something.
Man.
Probably gonna hang out.
Streamers really do speedrun life. Like, streamers are crazy, dude. I don't really envy them. It's a fucking charmed existence, man. Speaking of people who I don't envy, guess after a statement like that, basically a guy coming on and fucking having the balls to basically be like, yeah, that was me, bro. Yeah, I fucked up, whatever. I regret it. I was debating doing bad things, but I thankfully did not. So after listening to a guy literally wrestle his fucking demons, guess what our good fucking friend Sneako had to say. Good things, of course. As always. Our boy Sneako. It's good, though. I don't know. It's good, you know? See Sneako taking out his fucking anger on dude like Sketch. Instead of a fucker like me. Let's take a look what this fucking idiot said. Prepare for fucking brain rot. Here we go. Alright, here's Sneako's fucking initial statement, I guess.
You're so brave! What the fuck did he do that's brave? What did he do? He got fucked on OnlyFans, monetized off of it, and then hid it and pretended to be a to get fame. And now he's brave because he got exposed for it? What the fuck happened? What? Like, it's good that he found God. If that, you're so brave. What the fuck?
So I'm not convinced he actually made that much money off the OnlyFans, but anyway. I think if he was that popular on the fucking OnlyFans, this would have leaked a lot sooner. But yeah.
Of course, you're gonna defend that. Corinna says, Sneako, genuinely shut the fuck up. You're saying someone isn't genuine because they didn't randomly disclose who they were fucking once on social media? You sound so incredibly dense. Two OnlyFans creators sticking together. Like, what do you want me to say? Of course she's upset. Of course you're gonna defend that person. Corinna, you're being really selective with your memory. Nigga Sketch fakes having a disability. What's up, brother? For views. He went from being a gay porn star to a fake autistic streamer. That's the disingenuine part. Because he's like, he has a good heart, all this stuff. That's fine. He can have a good heart and still be not authentic. Okay? Don't think it's just sticky to the fact that he lied about his previous life, which was 2 years ago.
Wait up. I don't know. There's a subtle implication here, Sneako, that you think you're authentic. Do you think you're authentic?
A whole different person under a different alias who didn't have a disability. Clearly, that's not what authentic is. Because if it was authentic, we would have known all that stuff. What is the measurement of being real nowadays? Because that's not real. Yeah, I mean, of course, a sex worker is defending a sex worker. Even me replying to her is gonna give her more subscribers that turn into Sketch. Just 12-year-old boys who end up gooning so much, they end up watching gay porn and then doing it. Like, these.
You interacting with Karina Kopf. I'm pretty sure that Sneako understands that like he benefits more than most by engaging with pissing all these people off, the fucking the rage bait. There's a reason he does the fucking rage bait, and it's not just because he's a fucking dopamine addict, fiend, whatever. It's cause, yeah, at the stage Sneako's at, any publicity is good publicity. Anything for views, whatever you'd say. And I'm not going to claim he doesn't have any principles, but the idea that he's worried about converting young guys to be coomers because he's talking to fucking Karina Kopf, yeah, it's cap, bro. That's cope.
Like, do you have a condition?
No, I don't have any condition. No, like I'm.
Niggas grifting. Let's go. Let's go. Grifting.
Just kind of.
Yeah, so when people throw labels and names out there, it's kind of just like going, I didn't put a label on it. I'm just having fun with it, and like,
I'm just having fun pretending to be.
Yeah, okay, man. He's not diagnosed with anything, but that doesn't mean he's pretending to fucking look dumber than he is, or whatever. Fucking hell.
The hand movements, emotions, and stuff like that. That's like just me getting energy out type. Like, I mean, there's cameras on you. Like, I'm not used to.
So he's just doing it for content. This is all a grift,
bro. Holy, what a fucking projection, unfucking real projection, my friend. He's eager. He's eager to call some other people grifters, bro. And look, I don't. At this stage in the game, Sneako, I don't think you're a grifter at all, my friend. I think you believe your shit. For better or for worse. I think it's worse. In my opinion, I think the fact that you believe what you're saying just is more embarrassing. But anyway. Sketch's ex-wife, Faith Ordway, talks about the situation. Basically, she says it's not a big deal.
I've been getting some comments about Sketch, and I wasn't going to say anything because I feel like it should already be known what my thoughts are. I have no opinion. Nothing changed whatsoever. Sketch is still Sketch. He's still the person that you watch, you love, you enjoy, that I love, and I know. I obviously have been seeing your guys' comments. I've personally steered clear from doing like a deep dive into all of that because it's just not my business. To be honest, I feel like most people are in support of Sketch and love him and are showing him love right now. But simultaneously, he is such an anomaly with so many people who consume his content that there's obviously a large amount of hate going his way as well. This is obviously a...
Fair enough. I mean, what else do you expect her to say? They probably got married for content, realistically, but like they're probably still friendly or friends, so why would she fucking jump on the opportunity to throw him down the fucking stairs? Look, Sneako is like the fucking court jester in a lot of ways, and part of that is that he's a fucking clown, but the other part of that is that sometimes there are shades of truth to what he says. Now, Sneako, it's true, has been treated pretty mercilessly by most of the fucking internet. A lot of it a result of Sneako's own fucking actions, right? Like, he certainly wasn't charitable to other people, but anyway. There is a touch of truth in what he's kind of saying, which is like, you know, people who would be quick to leverage homophobia or whatever the fuck, if it's somebody that they can get away with hating on, Sneako or whomever, you know, somebody who has no relative power, or at the very least, somebody who is not beloved. They'll be quick to be homophobic or whatever the fuck, or to shit on their sexuality, all this shit. But then basically when, you know, there's an opportunity, a PR opportunity to fucking establish that, you know, you're not a judgmental person, that you're a good person, whatever. Yeah, big content creators will jump on that. And I mean, there's a lick of truth to that. Opportunistic virtue signaling or whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, though, in my mind, they are still doing kind of a, you know, the, I guess, empathetic thing, right? Like, just not being fucking weird dickheads about this situation that is pretty brutal, you know? But anyway.
Genuine dudes ever. You know, just the craziest thing about Sketch is I'm seeing everyone's like, Sketch is one of the most genuine dudes ever. He's genuinely, I don't know why it's the new Twitch word. He's genuinely one of the most genuine guys ever. No, he wasn't. No, he's not. He lied to you about his life. You're acting like it was like 2 years ago, he was taking it up the ass and getting paid for it on OnlyFans. One of those genuine guys that he would have been straight up about his life. What a crazy thing to keep secret. It was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 5 years ago, I talked about, like, regrettably going to a swinger party and made jokes.
That was not 5 years ago, you fucking liar.
About it. To this day, they still bring it up. They're like, fuck, Sneako. And then Sketch gets exposed for, like, being a gay OnlyFans porn star. It's in the past. Let it go. You're a hero.
Yeah, I mean, look, the big difference between you and Sketch is that you bring on the heat, bro. You bite, bro. You want to be a shark. Sketch is like a, you know, a friendly little fella. He's a little fucking, a little seahorse floating around in the ocean. You're trying to be a fucking shark. Well, guess what? You try and bite at others, they're going to bite back, bro. That's the difference. So, you know, different strokes for different folks, you know?
You're so brave. You're so brave. What the fuck did he do that's brave? What did he do? He got fucked on OnlyFans, monetized off of it, and then hid it and pretended to be a retard to get fame. And now he's brave because he got exposed for it? What the fuck happened?
It is a bit ironic when you think about the fact that Sneako has done nude photo shoots, and that whenever that is brought up or shown, he immediately tries to hide it. So Sneako, I guess you gotta fucking come clean about having nude fucking pictures of yourself online.
What? Like, it's good that he found God. If that's true, that's great.
What I'm getting at, bro, is like, you shouldn't give a fuck. Especially you should not give a fuck. And the fact that you do is a bit weird, man.
He's a Christian now. I'm very happy for him. One of the most genuine, brave heroes. Is this Bruce Jenner 2.0? You gonna give him an award? Is he gonna get a Nobel Peace Prize for sucking black dick properly?
Bro, he's just not gonna kill himself. That's the reward.
Fuck are we talking about? Hero? I saw all these people who have never said a word about Palestine since October 7th. Bombed every day. It is.
Fuck, man. Something about. Okay, there's slight coherence to what he's saying here, which is that, yes, of course, big mainstream streamers, they will gladly take the brave stance that is just being widely accepted by, the masses and everyone, right? Which is basically, yeah, dude, don't fucking jump down this guy's throat when he's having a hard time. But when it comes to a global conflict, yeah, these streamers, they don't really either give a fuck, they don't want to risk, losing whatever connections, There's a degree of truth to what he's saying here. Thing is, like, I hate the way this guy leans on fucking those kinds of conflicts. Whatever. Israel-Palestine conflict. I hate the way he leans on it as, like, the fucking bastion of his backbone, of his principles, of his morality. It's like, for you, Sneako, for you, being pro-Palestine actually isn't that brave. In your context, at the time that this conflict broke out, not that brave to be pro, Palestine, right? Like, it's your entire audience, bro. The far-right fucking Groiper, white dudes, whatever, who hate Jews. And yeah, Muslims, right, of course, who, devout Muslims should be fucking, sympathetic to the Palestinian plight.
Innocent children, we see it all over the timeline. They all see it. They're on the same Twitter app that we're all on. They see the kids getting bombed every single day. They don't say a word. Sketch takes it up the ass, and everyone says, "You're the best person ever." What did he do? What did he do? They're acting like as if there's all this negativity. Nobody said anything negative.
Bro, the headlines are because of the leaks, all right? The reason that everyone's talking about Sketch is because of the fucking leaks, all right? So it's not that people are just randomly fucking raising this kid up. No. The leaks are the fucking buzz. And the birdies floating around all that buzz, they're just choosing not to fucking bite at the kid,
Is there any influencer that's like, they're all like, "You're the best friend ever"? How are you guys friends? What, you did a collab once? And
bro, man, I feel like I might be on crack. It's possible, not certain. It's possible Sneako has said that he's friends with Sketch. At the very least, I know Sneako's interacted with Sketch. It's weird because Sneako blows up so many of his fucking interpersonal relationships so recklessly. It's so strange. It's honestly just antisocial fucking behavior. Self-destructive. A lot of what Sneako does is fucking self-destructive. But anyway, he was talking semi-recently, talking about how, FaZe Banks is a really cool dude, FaZe Banks, Sneako fucks with FaZe Banks. And it's like, he fucked with Sketch, I guess. And then now it's like, the gloves are off, I guess. And it's like, bro, keep fucking alienating yourself. You're not making friends, bro.
bought him a car for content. You hung out and did a freestyle rap. You collabed. You're best friends now? You don't even know what his sexual orientation is, and he's your best friend ever? Nigga, if my friend was doing that, I'm sorry, we're not friends anymore.
And that's what it comes down to, my friend. You are not a good friend. You don't lead with love, my friend. Love speech falls back into hate speech. Fucking. All right, let's get this for a palate cleanser, all right? We got #1 advocate of the LGBTQ community, Zerka, on Sketch.
What do you think about, like, open relationships?
Hey, I got a roster if you want to be the sixth man.
All right, so that's him having a little Freudian slip, kind of letting slip he's into dudes, I guess. Something like that. This is Jinxie's reaction to these leaks. Jinxie took it pretty hard because he seems like a decent guy. Seems to give a fuck about his friend. Worried for him, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the extent that these people are actually friends because I don't fucking watch this content, okay? But it's pretty simple. When a situation like this goes down, there are people who will stand with you and there are people who will not. And the people who don't, you can't trust. This is the sad thing about trust, okay? For some people, this sounds like a fucking black pill. It shouldn't be taken as a black pill. It is just how it works. You cannot trust somebody without first choosing to have faith in them. Okay? What does that mean? Unfortunately, you cannot know that you trust somebody, that you can trust somebody, that they're reliable, whatever, that they won't fuck you over, etc., until they've been tested. If they haven't been tested, they cannot be trusted. Okay? Now, that's not me saying you need to distrust fucking every fucking civilian. No. Okay? But when it comes to, more personal, intimate, serious fucking matters, right? You can't know if you can trust somebody until you have faith in the fact that you can trust them and you divulge. You give them a little bit of power over you. Whether that power be in the form of a secret, whether that power be in the form of like taking care of your dog or your son. Whether that power be in just trusting that they will, show up on time. Okay? That's one that I fail pretty often, to be fair, but, it is still kind of a thing. Like, people can't really, I can't necessarily be trusted to show up on time. But what I'm saying basically is first comes the faith, okay? Second comes the trust, right? In order to see if you can trust somebody, you need to give them a little bit of power over your life and just see what they do with it. If they wield that power against you, you know you can't trust them, okay? In the case of Sketch, if like he told someone about these leaks, if he told Sneako about these leaks, I don't know, imagine, who knows, right? What's scary, and what a lot of people don't do, and what a lot of people don't experience, a lot of people don't actually have deep, trusting, loving relationships. Because that shit's fucking scary. Dangerous, whatever you would say. And why are they scary and dangerous? Because in order to really prove that you can trust someone on a deep level, guess what? Slowly and slowly, you got to give them more and more power over your life, okay? More and more power and control over your life. And if they continue to not fuck you over, if they, in fact, work to empower you, despite being given this power over your life, well, you can trust them. Right? What is sad is when you can't trust your parents. That's, you know what I mean? That's like tough. Trust, okay? You got to ask yourself, how many people do you know that could actually fuck up your life? Whom you trust, right? As you grow and you hopefully get fucking friends, get friends, you need friends, you fucking need friends, trust me. Okay? There will come times where you or the friend will undergo hardships, okay? And you will confide in each other, right? You will seek refuge in each other's company, yeah, but you will also compare notes. You will also divulge secrets or things that you wouldn't tell other people, right? You wouldn't tell your fucking boss, that your wife cheated on you At least most people wouldn't, right? You would tell your close friends or closest friend, right? Your confidant, the people you trust the most, to not use that information against you, to undermine you. The people you trust to give you proper fucking advice, right? If you don't have any confidants, if you don't have anyone that you can tell your struggles with, your gripes, your problems, not in a bitching way, okay? Not in like a just always fucking having problems, always complaining, always being a negative, aura, negative presence. No. When you have a serious fucking situation, conversation, if you have nobody that you can get to that level with, nobody who cares about you enough to actually intake your circumstance and try and fucking give you solid advice, you're in a dangerous position. Because there's power in numbers, my friends. And on paper, it doesn't make sense, right? It's like, no, just be invulnerable. Just be fucking stone-faced, killer, stoic. Just be a stoic. Just take a back seat. But in reality, I think that a lot of the times that just leads to massive alienation, okay? Not only that, people who convince themselves that showing any weakness to anybody is dangerous, or it's like threatening to your, ego or your, sanity, whatever. These are fragile people. These are fragile people. Knowing who you can divulge sensitive information to without them using it against you is a developed skill, okay? Guess how you develop that skill? There's no easy way. You have to divulge the sensitive information and see what fucking happens. And in the vast majority of cases, people will at some point divulge that sensitive information and it'll get used against them. And so as you age, typically you will more naturally gravitate toward people who won't use sensitive fucking information against you. Or the worst case scenario, which is tragic, but it's common, unfortunately. Sensitive information gets used against you. Someone you thought was your friend fucking tells somebody else. It can be large scale, it can be small scale. It can be as simple as, oh, your friend fucking told your crush that you like her. It can be as bad as like, oh, wow, my friend, I trust him with the combination of my safe, and it's empty. That's why, in general, the most rational course of action, or whatever, the smartest way to do it, is to slowly, test people. You don't need to do it consciously. We do it subconsciously all the time. But you got to pay attention. You got to be aware, right? Because friendship is basically testing how much you can trust someone over time, right? Time is a very important variable because you trust them a little bit, you trust them a little bit more, you trust them a little bit more, and then you eventually you trust them with your fucking life potentially, right? This is my fucking boy, And so, yeah, okay, it's important obviously for you to fucking make sure that you trust your boys or your, wife or your girlfriend or your Parents, ideally, not everybody can trust their parents, but ideally you'd want to be able to trust your parents. Your siblings, fuck, it's tragic. People who can't trust their siblings, it's common, but it's tragic, you know? But it happens. What I'm getting at is, yeah, it's one thing for me to say, oh, you got to make sure you can trust them. You got to be trustworthy yourself, okay? That sounds so fucking obvious. But a lot of people think they're a great person, good person, etc., because they don't do anything bad or they don't do anything, you know, illegal. But then they're constantly fucking over their friends, betraying trust, divulging secrets, information, etc. And obviously, yes, there's ethical fucking boundaries to this, but you get what I'm fucking saying, you know? You got to be a good friend to your friends. It's a reciprocative fucking relationship, ideally, you know? And in the case of Sketch, potentially, based on what he said, if he did not have these people whom he could trust that he now has tested pretty fucking heavily, decent amount at least, he might not be around anymore. Maybe, right? So, he's lucky for that. Now, the Jinxie crime.
This is how people should treat each other. And you never know, like I said, but little things like this genuinely could save somebody's life, seriously. So, W fucking Banks, man, seriously. I wish I was awake when all this stuff was happening.
Dog, shut up, bro. Shut up. You didn't like it. Shut up. You know what the crazy thing about this and the difference between Twitch chat and Rumble chat is, you know, right now, Rumble guys, love speech, that the Twitch chat is all saying W Jinxie. W friend. You're a good W Jinxie. W Sketch. W Sketch. W Sketch. What did he do to get a W?
He was a friend. That is literally it. And as a guy who doesn't seem to have many friends, at least in this industry, maybe you should be taking notes, bro.
What did he do? He didn't kill himself after being gay? That's the W? He's so brave he didn't commit suicide after farming a child audience for pretending to be a retard. That's the W?
Sneako's got so much resentment fucking just caked into his head.
See? Why are we letting Sketch like, oh, it's in the past, move on? Dr. Disrespect, like, what he did was wrong. 7 years ago, he sends a whisper to this girl, makes a mistake. He obviously, like, feels bad about it. He apologized. He settled it. But they still call him the worst person of all time.
All right, man. Just not comparable fucking situations. Completely different fucking situations, bro. I think my brain's fucking rotted enough for one night. Holy shit. And so, make sure you go to Gokanaru.com, okay? If you watched this far in, I ain't gonna lead you astray, bro. These hats are tight, all right? Hats are tight. And, bro, this sweater, it's doing right by me. Oh, no. The sweater's doing right by me, my friends. Thank you for spending this beautiful Friday evening with your boy. I really do appreciate it. You know, thank you, Daisy, for plugging Gokanaru.com. Chat is fun.